go. Hi, John.
Hi.
It's your last appointment today. Can you please take us through your journey with QC Kinetix, how you came here and how the treatment has been?
Well, as you well know, I was very reluctant in the beginning. Yeah, I looked at reviews and I was like, do I? But I took a leap of faith. You made your point, and when I first started coming here, I would have days where there was no way I was going to be able to do all the walking and stuff that I needed to do. I got my Fitbit on, and like if I was over 8,000 steps, I was hurting.
Yeah.
And now, I'm 15,000, 16,000 on a weekend.
Awesome.
And I've not had one bad day. Or even though you promised me I would have some bad days, but I didn't have any bad days like what I used to have. I mean, because before I would have weeks where I wouldn't have any pain to speak of.
Yeah.
And but then that one day would come back and bring me back to reality.
Yeah.
And then I mean, there were times when I parked my car like a couple blocks away from a restaurant, and I get out of the restaurant and go, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah.
And I don't have those days anymore. And like I said, if I could keep from falling off of ladders and tripping over dogs, I'd be probably 100% right now.
Awesome.
But
so wonderful to hear that.
Yeah, but I do feel, like I said, I do feel much better. And I did have to run the other day, which that was one of our things we talked about was, when am I going to be able to run again?
Yeah.
And I was able to run.
There you go.
But, still, trying to be careful. Because we're not there yet, but I know one of the other things was when I had this was that my when my hip was bad, my knee would start hurting too, and I haven't had that at all.
There you go.
Because I'm not favoring the hip to make the knee hurt. So all in all, I'm happy.
Fantastic. Would you recommend us to your friends and family now?
Yes, I would.
Awesome. Thank you so much and all the best. And this is only the beginning, right? It's only been 3 months since, and then we have multiple months to go for your...
We'll see if I make it to the marathon.
Yeah, we'll be looking forward to that. You'll be wearing QC Kinetix shirt when you run the marathon.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, John.
All right.